Hello, welcome to 2014's BBC School News Report, Holy Trinity. You're here with me, Kane and Laura. Now we will head to the national team to hear what's going on.
The church has urged priests to support members of the congregation who are in the same-sex marriages, but it has ruled that the priest himself must not enter into one. For priests get married to someone of the same sex would however clearly be a variance with the teaching of the Church of England. I have now interviewed Jack. What do you think about gay rights?
I think it's important to work towards equality for everyone, so I think that gay rights and equal marriage is a good step towards that for the gay community.
It's right for the Ben Bradshaw to accuse the Church of England of accepting gay marriage.
Bradshaw is right to an extent when he accuses the Church of England for being kind of unclear about what they want. There seems to be some kind of contradiction between the fact that they're willing to marry gay people and yet not have the vicars themselves to be in a same-sex relationship. So I think that the Church needs to make more efforts to be clearer about what they believe.
People in Scotland will vote in September this year whether they stay part of the UK.
Or they will become a separate country and look after their own affairs and money.
What do you think about the Scottish independence?
Personally, I'm not in favour of complete independence. I believe that Scotland is part of the United Kingdom, and I'm not a great believer in separating nations in a very global world.
Do you think it's fair for Scottish people who live in England to have a vote?
No, I don't actually, because I've lived in England, admittedly for 20 years, so I've lived here for a long time. But I was born and grew up in Scotland. Most of my family are still there. So I still have strong feelings about the referendum. So I would like to be able to vote.
Next we are hearing about the local potholes causing a problem to the local community.
With potholes is estimated to cause as many as 1 in 10 mechanical failures in the UK and costing motorcyclists an estimated £730 million every year.
Crawley's MP Henry Smith has welcomed a central government decision to give £3.5 million to tackle potholes in West Sussex.
A pothole is a depression in a roadway that can range from a few inches wide and a few inches deep.
Government are trying to find a material more suitable, so less money has to be spent and less accidents occur.
Now we're going over to Mr. Summoner. He is a teacher who has taught at Holy Trinity School for 24 years. Here is his story.
Hi, I'm Kaylee and I'm from Holy Trinity. 2 of my team have done an interview with a teacher named Mr. Sumner. He's been teaching at our school for over 20 years and is now retiring. Mr. Sumner is deputy head and has a role in making sure that all students are making good progress in lessons. Now let's see what he has to say about his time at Holy Trinity School.
How long have you been at this school?
I've been here for 24 years now. And I started in the January of 1990, so it's a very long time ago. I can very, very well remember that first month because we had such stormy weather, and one day I can even remember the wind was so strong that it lifted up a chair and it took it right across Beath Court.
What has been your most memorable memory?
Some of the things which stick in my mind are some of the concerts we've had. We've had some brilliant performances and some very memorable moments there. This year we've had Oliver, we've had some really good Horth concerts and some great things happening during those.
What roles have you played in the school society?
I suppose a lot of people think of me as the person who writes the timetable each year, which is quite a complicated task, and that's something I've done for 24 years and I've seen a great many changes over the years. Other things which I've contributed, I think many people probably see me as the person who stands up at fire drills and holds up the megaphone or is speaking in assemblies and so on. That's probably where a lot of people see my role, but I have many other very important things that I do, and one of the most important at the moment is really keeping a check on all the students in the school and how they're getting on with their subjects and progressing.
On behalf of all the students, we wanted to say a big thank you to Mr. Sumner and for all he's done for us.
You boy, over there! Stop talking! It's a fire drill! Anyway, hello Peter.
Okay, I'll put that down. Peter, it's been an absolute honour knowing you. I think you've been an absolute legend at the Holy Trinity School. I remember when I first came here, you made me feel very welcome. You've just got a fantastic way about you, so it's been an absolute pleasure. Good luck in your future retirement.
Anyone who's ever been taught by you in maths, thank you very much. You're an amazing teacher and got most of us really good grades.
It's definitely the heart and soul of Holy Trinity, and has been for a long time. And anybody who's met him will never forget him.
Thank you for all the memories with the megaphone outside the fire alarms.
I'm going to the megaphone.
Well, Peter, how do we sum up 22 years of working together? You've been a massive support to me, all the concerts that you've played in, all the accompanying that you've done on piano. It's been a wonderful experience and I hope you truly enjoy your retirement.
And now back to the studio.
We're heading over to the international sports news. We also have local sports news. The Year 8 basketball team and also the Year 10 basketball team both have very important games coming up.
Sam Allardyce's West Ham side received boos after a 2-1 victory against an inexperienced Premier League team Hull City because they had played against 10 men for more than an hour and failed to dominate play. We don't need them on players' backs when we are coming off 3 defeats. They have to stay and help them win, said Allardyce.
Red Bull owner Dietrich Mateschitz said the team's future could be at risk because of the decision made by the Formula 1 authorities. He said that in these issues there is a clear limit to what we can accept. He also referred to the inappropriate politicisation of the sport.
Over to our reporter Hassan, who caught up with the West Ham fan after the game.
Why do you think Sam Allardyce received boos?
Because West Ham should have been more dominant against a team with 10 men.
Do you think this will affect Sam Allardyce's job after 3 straight defeats?
No, because I think the team is on the up and they can finish strong for the end of the season.
Holy Trinity basketball squads for Year 9 and Year 11 are in the national tournament with high standards and a possible win. We managed to get an interview with the Year 11 star player, Denny.
How did you do as a player in last year's tournament?
Well, it was a team effort, so I thought, as we came second, I thought individually I did very well, and I'm looking to progress next year as well.
Are you a solo or a team player?
Physically I've developed, I've grown about an inch since last year. I've got a lot stronger, I've got a lot quicker, so it's more physical development than skill development this year.
Do you get any rewards for a good game from the coach?
No, it's just good words from the coach that sometimes motivate you, so that's good enough for me.
How do you expect your next match to go?
We're playing Churston Ferrers from, I'm not sure where they're from, but they're somewhere southwest, and I feel we can easily beat them. They haven't played them in 2 years, so we're looking to beat them, but we're confident.
Thank you for your time.
Lastly, we are hearing about the weather. I hope it's a sunny day.
Hello, my name is Leanne and this is my colleague Chano. Today we'll be informing you about the weather in England.
In London today the weather is sunny and cloudy.
Today the early fog is clearing, sunny spells are possible at times. Heavy rain showers might have developed with a risk of hail and thunder, eventually becoming dry during the evening. Tonight many areas will become dry with scattered clouds, clear spells and some mist of fog patches. Another chilly day, though less so than Wednesday in eastern England, with brisk winds. The brightest and the driest weather will again be in the northwest, scattered and heavy showers elsewhere.
Thank you for listening. Okay. And thank you for watching.
And stay tuned next year for the school report.
Goodbye.